Welcome to the arcade, everybody. We're back in Farming Sim 25, and we should be able to flood the field. I'm probably going to skip most of the time in the video, because most of it's going to be me running down to the field, checking the field. Do we need to weed the field? Is the question. Are any weeds growing? It does not look like there's any weeds growing. Ah, we might get lucky here. We might get lucky. Crop type. Growth. Plowed. Is it the next one? Ah, there we go. Weeds. Turn that off. No weeds. Woohoo! Alright. So we're good. Alright. We should be able to flood the field this time. Right? This is the first month. Interact. Yes, we can flood the field. Now, this takes a long time to flood, as I've learned last time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video and bring you back tomorrow. Alright, next month. We've slept through the night. It takes 40 minutes real time to flood that field. Or I should say game time, but because I do 1-to-1 ratio on the time, it takes 40 minutes real time. So this video is going to take like half a day to make. Doesn't look like any weeds yet, so we're good. And we're just going to go ahead and flood it again. Flood it. And then we stand here and watch it. Again. So I'm going to spare you guys the boredom. And I'll bring you back next month. I decided to bring you guys back just a little early because I don't know if you've ever actually seen the field flooded or not. This is what it looks like flooded. As you can see, the time is now 6:47. So it took a good 44 minutes, 45-ish minutes to flood that field. Now imagine when I have two fields going. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. But we still got a lot of work to do before we get to that point because we've got a plow to buy, we've got a bunch of stuff to buy. Although I don't know if periodic plowing goes for the rice fields. So if anybody knows, leave it down in the comments, and that way I know too. Now I believe this should be... It's sleeting. It's July and it's sleeting. Sleet is normally not a good thing. Let's check our field and see how it's doing. I mean, I know that there's tornadoes and shit in the game. Never seen one. Of course, I skip a lot of time. Don't even know how to tell if there's one that's gonna hit us. Go ahead and flood this. Keep an eye out. I mean, that is definitely sleet. Alright, I will bring you guys back if anything happens. Alright, we're back, and that sleet yesterday lasted a long time. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning till it finally stopped. But yeah, now it looks like we should be able to harvest. I believe we're ready. Are we ready? No, it still says growing. Do we have another month? I didn't think we did, but maybe we do. Oh, can't flood it. What's our growth stage look like? We're deep, but I think we have another month. Alright, so we're gonna go sleep one more time. Wait, why does it say crop type? Oh. Not sure why it says that about crop type, so it was showing me potatoes there for a minute. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and sleep one more day. Hopefully we don't sleep too long and we can still get the harvest done. Not that the crops wither on us. Alright, here we are, September. It's no longer showing growing. Did they wither? Oh, crap. Oh, nope. It says ready to harvest. Okay, cool. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to the store. We're going to buy the harvester with the header. And we're going to get to harvesting. So I'll be right back after I get that stuff. Alright, we're back. It's harvest time. Let's get some lights on here, because it is a little dark yet. Let's zoom back a little bit, we can see more. And away we go. This is our second harvest. We could go ahead and turn seasonal growth off, but I think that's kind of cheating. It keeps things moving faster, but, you know, it's cheating. I know a lot of YouTubers, when they're doing this stuff, they do all kinds of underhanded, sneaky stuff. I'm not one of those YouTubers. I like to play the game the way it was intended to play, you know. I just have more fun doing it that way. Oh, shoot, not paying attention. That's my fault. Yeah, I know you don't have access to this land. That's because it's not my land. Nor did I ask for access to that land. Looks like at the end I might have to go around and do some touch-up to the edges. Now, I believe most of our big purchases are done. Got the cultivator. Oh, I'll have to look at the equipment list. We might still need a seeder. I think we were still renting the seeder, weren't we? Yeah, I think we were still renting the seeder. I think we still need, what, a plow, if this needs plowing. A mulcher, a seeder. Which, when we get done with this field, we should have about 80,000 in the bank-ish. We'll see what we can buy with that. Because I'm not planning on doing many more jobs for people. We're starting to get to the point where we got the equipment that we need. We should be able to start getting away with not doing any more jobs for people. We should be able to start building our farm. So we'll see what happens here. Ooh, I don't like all that growth there. Not sure what happened there. Alright, I'm gonna run and get the tractor quick. Alright, I grabbed the tractor. I also did a quick inventory. Yeah, we've got this tractor, the trailer, which trailer's not very big, but you know, it is what it is. And, we've got the cultivator, and now the harvester that seems to be dancing a little bit. Alright, so trailer's full. We're gonna go ahead and continue our harvest. Again, it's gonna take us several times to empty, and then we're gonna have to run the tractor back and forth, you know. But that's okay. You know, that's the way it is. Eventually we'll be able to afford a bigger grain trailer, but you know, for right now, we'll make do. Not really, just that one little one. Just doing some of the cleanup as we go. That way at the end all I have is one edge to clean up. I mean, this is going to take a little while anyway because I've got to figure out where grain is being sold the best at. 10 to 1 says it's nowhere close. It's normally not. Or where rice is, I should say. It's normally nowhere close, so we'll see. Think of it as this is only a 4.5 acre field, so it's really not that big. At least according to the water pipe over there, it's 4.28 acres. Yeah, not sure why we got a couple spots where the field's like blotchy, but we'll just blame it on crop circles. The aliens came. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna make a fortune. No, this doesn't really make it go faster, but especially on a small field like this, but or I should say a smaller field like this. Don't need those on anymore. I knew I was missing a light somewhere. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy the mulcher. We're going to buy the bigger mulcher. The biggest one we can get. Because mulching last time took so long. I almost didn't think that we were ever going to get done mulching. And then, I think all we have to do is buy a plow and a seeder. Which, if we can't do both this season, we will definitely do it next season. And then we'll start working towards that field over there. And then after we get that field up and rolling, because that one there, we're going to have to get some greenhouses. Because that one there is going to be short grain rice. Or long grain rice. We can swap these two fields interchangeably, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And then that field back there is just going to take us forever. I'm going to do grapes in that field, and that's a huge field. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't make that field over there a rice field, and then turn this one over here into grapes, because that is just such a big field to do grapes. It's gonna take so long to do them. I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? Either way, we're buying both fields, and they're both fairly flat. So you guys go ahead and let me know in the comments, you know, should we do field 37 as rice, or should we do field 37 as grapes? Whoa, we're full again. And this time, I will be back because I've got to go unload the trailer. Alright, we're back. I went and delivered that load, plus I delivered another one. As you can see, the time actually flew. So yeah, it looks like out of this one here, I'm only gonna get about 30,000 out of this harvest, which isn't bad. It's not bad. It's a good start. I thought we got like 80,000 out of the last one, but I could be wrong. That just means we might have to lease equipment for another year. It pushes my timelines back. Unless I want to do more jobs. And unfortunately, with how many games that I now play, I don't have time to grind on any of them. So if we're going to do more jobs, the recordings are actually going to show them, or the recordings are going to get farther and fewer between. As much as I would love to play this game more, you know, just don't always have the opportunity. I do a lot of rail simming, if you guys know, as you guys probably already know. So those games take a lot. Derail Valley is absolutely one of my favorite. But we'll see. I will try to start getting this game in more often. As long as you guys are good with it. We're going to try to get that field as soon as possible. I'm almost half tempted to experiment and do a job, but hire an AI worker to do it for me. Because if I can let this run on the side without me touching it, might be a worthwhile investment. Even if I pay the AI worker $1,000 plus the rental fees of the equipment, you know, might actually be worth it. You know, as organized and everything as I try to stay, I have a feeling I'm gonna end up with shit everywhere. I don't think this harvester is going to fit in up there. So it's gonna end up outside too until I start building sheds. And I can't start building sheds until I get that field over there. I am not even going to get 30,000 out of this harvest. I'm looking at where I'm at and how much we have to go. Decisions, decisions. Because at this rate, it's going to take me 2 more years to buy all the equipment that I need. And then another 3 years just to buy the field. So that's 5 years of farming this one field. To get that field over there. I think we're gonna have to keep doing jobs for people. The only other way is to cheat, and I'm not doing that. I wish there was another way, but well, it would have worked out better if I would have just done like grass or hay or something like that. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I think I'm definitely going to have to keep doing jobs. I might have to look at the cost of that field over there. I was hoping this would give like 80,000 profit again. Unfortunately, it's not. I mean, I really could be wrong about that 80,000, but I could have sworn that's what we made the first time. I mean, the good news is most of our big purchases are now done. I think the only thing we need is a plow and a seeder. And possibly a weeder. Eventually we're going to get weeds on the field and we're going to have to take care of them, but so many decisions. And then, of course, once I get all this going, we want to do animals too. Alright, I will be back in a little while with the total. Alright, so after it was all said and done, we made 28,000-ish. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. So, we've got some decisions to make in the future and how we want to proceed with this. Do we want to cheat? Do we want to grind the shit out of this? Do you guys want to see me doing more jobs? Because unfortunately that's the content that's going to end up being if we don't cheat. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you want to see. And I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and we will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.